Why do smart students still fail? And before you answer that question in your head, let me talk directly to you for a second. Because if you are watching this video, chances are you are not dumb, you are not careless, and you are definitely not lazy, yet somehow your results do not match your potential. Your grades do not reflect your intelligence, your confidence is slowly dropping, and deep inside you feel frustrated because you know you could do better. You have seen others with less talent outperform you, and that hurts. Not because you are jealous, but because you feel disappointed in yourself and no one really talks about this pain. Teachers just say work harder, parents say focus more, friends joke about it, but nobody explains why smart students like you keep falling behind. So let me tell you the truth that most people miss: intelligence is not the problem. The system you are running your intelligence on is broken, and today I want to walk you through that system step by step, not as a teacher, not as a motivational speaker, but like an older brother who has been there, messed up, learned the hard way, and wants to save you years of confusion. Because being smart without the right habits is like having a powerful engine in a car with no steering wheel. Lots of power, zero direction. And the first reason smart students fail is because they rely too much on motivation. They think I am smart, so I will study when I feel like it, when the mood is right, when I feel motivated. But motivation is emotional. It comes and goes. It is affected by sleep, phone usage, stress, comparisons, and mood. Science shows that motivation is unreliable, discipline is not. And average students often outperform smart ones because they build boring, repeatable systems while smart students wait for inspiration. And this is where procrastination sneaks in. Because when you know you can understand things quickly, your brain tells you I can do this later. I will catch up, I always do, and later becomes tomorrow, tomorrow becomes next week. And suddenly exams are near and panic replaces confidence. So here is a simple action you can do right now. Stop planning study sessions based on mood and start anchoring them to time. Same place, same hour, every day, even if it is just 40 minutes, because consistency beats intensity. And once you understand this, the next reason becomes clear. Smart students overthink everything. They think too much about the perfect plan, the perfect routine, the perfect method, and end up doing nothing. Analysis paralysis kills progress. While average students just start, they open the book, they solve problems badly, they make mistakes, but they move forward, and movement creates momentum. So if you are waiting for the perfect study setup, stop. Imperfect action today beats perfect planning tomorrow. Now let us talk about focus, because this is where most smart students secretly struggle. You sit at your desk, books open, but your phone is next to you, notifications buzzing, brain switching tasks every few seconds, and you think you are multitasking. But neuroscience says multitasking is a myth. Every switch drains mental energy, reduces comprehension, and increases fatigue. So even though you study for hours, you retain less, feel more tired, and blame yourself. But the real issue is attention fragmentation. And here is a quick fix: study in distraction-free sprints. 25 to 45 minutes, phone in another room, notifications off, single task only, and you will be shocked how much your smart brain can absorb when it is not constantly interrupted. Now let us move into the morning, because how your day starts decides how it ends. Most struggling smart students wake up late, rush through the morning, scroll their phone in bed, spike dopamine before doing any meaningful work. And by the time they sit to study, their brain already feels tired. Research shows that willpower is highest in the morning, so if you use that energy on social media, you have nothing left for studying. So here is an easy morning rule. No phone for the first 30 minutes, drink water, stretch, and do your hardest task first, even if it is just reading 5 pages or solving 5 questions. This trains your brain to associate mornings with progress, not stress. Now afternoon is where burnout builds. Smart students often push too hard in one sitting, skip breaks, and then crash. Or they do nothing productive and feel guilty all day. Both patterns are unhealthy. The brain needs cycles, effort and recovery, so schedule short breaks intentionally. Walk, breathe, avoid screens, and you will return sharper, not lazier. Now evening is where many students lose control, fatigue hits, discipline drops, and entertainment takes over. Binge watching, gaming, endless scrolling, and then guilt before sleep. But here is the mindset shift. Evenings are not for heavy learning. They are for light review and preparation. Revise what you studied, plan tomorrow, organize your desk. And sleep on time, because sleep is not laziness. Sleep is memory consolidation. Your brain literally stores what you learned while you sleep. So if you sacrifice sleep for extra study, you are sabotaging yourself. Another hidden reason smart students fail is ego, and this one is uncomfortable. When you are known as the smart kid, you avoid asking questions because you do not want to look stupid. You avoid practice because you think understanding is enough. But understanding is not mastery, repetition is, and failure is part of learning. The fastest learners are not the smartest. They are the most willing to look foolish early. So start asking questions, start practicing basics, start failing in private so you do not fail in public exams. Now let us talk about mindset, because intelligence without identity is dangerous. If you identify as I am smart, failure feels like a threat to who you are, but if you identify as I am a learner, mistakes feel like data, not judgment. So change your self-talk. Instead of saying I am bad at this, say I am not good at this yet. That single word yet keeps your brain open. Let me slow down for a moment because I want you to hear this clearly. You are not behind in life. You are not broken. You are not wasting your intelligence. You just were never taught how to use it properly, and that is not your fault. Schools teach content, not systems, exams, not energy management, grades, not habits. So here's a simple daily structure you can steal today. Wake up same time, short morning focus block. Classes or work, afternoon revision sprint, evening review, phone boundaries, sleep on time, boring, yes. Powerful, absolutely, and remember, this smart students fail when they rely on talent. Successful students win because they rely on systems. Talent is potential. Systems turn potential into results. And if you build the right systems, even average days will move you forward. You became more disciplined, more focused, more consistent, and that made all the difference. So if this video made you feel understood, if it put words to something you have been feeling silently, do not ignore that. Take one action today, just one. And if you found value here, hit like, subscribe for more honest student guidance, and share this with someone who is smart but struggling, because sometimes all it takes is the right message at the right time to change everything.